Well, that went nearly the way I expected it to. I didn't break any laws. He tells me it's a rule. I said, a request then, you mean? They don't get... He's literally trying to tell me it's public in the 10 feet from the door to the counter, and that the glass makes what's behind it private. Like, that's not the case. That's not how it works, dude. And the onus is on them. If there were personal information just on the other side of that glass, it's their job to make sure it's not just out in plain sight for anybody who can happen to see it. I don't even have a zoom on the action camera that I was using. So it's not as if I was walking in there like trying to zoom in on things on the other side of the counter and find someone's personal information. You know? Anyway, I wasn't arrested, so that's good. But they're definitely not being appropriate in there. I don't know what the best word is for this, but they're not cooperating with my rights. It's a violation of my rights to tell me that I can't document people who do a public service, a public duty in the course of their duties. That's what they're doing. They're not private citizens. And all I got back from I said, can I get your full name? Mariah. Like, I had to write down my name just so I could turn in a piece of paperwork. She knows my full name. It's in print and signed. But I don't get to know her full name? That seems really shady to me. It just does. So, anyway, I imagine I won't be the first First Amendment auditor to show up at that building, given that they're using a sign that has no legal backing to prevent people from documenting the process by which they go about asking questions of the people doing their public duty, they're on the town dime. You don't work in the Bennington Superior Probate Court department, as a private citizen. It's not a private job. You're not a private employee. You don't have the right to keep your information, your most basic information of your full name from me. I can even request their salary to know what they make, and I will. I'm probably going to have to go back in there. I'm pretty sure that by the letter of the law, I can ask the department itself. I don't have to go to the town of Bennington, which would be a huge conflict of interest because I'm currently in a legal proceeding with my landlord, who is also the Bennington Town Communications Coordinator. And it's been said by people in this town that he answers less than 3% of the residents' public records requests, FOIA requests, Freedom of Information Act requests. So there's a really, really high probability that even if I were to go that route to request the information of the full name and salaries of the court clerks and court manager of the Bennington Superior Probate Court here across from Bennington PD, Jonah just wouldn't respond to it. He wouldn't answer the request. Anyway, that's what I've got for now. Thanks for watching.